One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the BYU Cougars, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Pirates will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. So the BYU Cougars offense will take the field first. And David, this offense is built around keeping it on the ground and feeding the beast at running back.
Yeah, and he is a grown ace man. That dude, it starts and ends with him. Jesse, how nice is it to have a running back that you can turn, hand the ball.
Turning it on! The 30, the 20. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. Back to pass, it's Patterson. Finds his back in the middle. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Running backs nowadays, they are wide receivers. I mean, you got to feature them in the pass game. Why? Because you get matchups on linebackers like this. Great job getting the football near the line of scrimmage. Bam, break a tackle, make something happen, get 10-plus yards.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. They're testing the right side here. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Makes the grab on the left. There he goes. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To the air. It's Patterson. Oh, they're after him. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This defense really needed that opening drive, man. They've given them some yards. The offense has gained some momentum, but nice job in their own territory. Backed up. What do? They get after the quarterback and force the predictable passing 3rd and long situation.
Makes a connection. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
This is kind of like Vegas and gambling. You got a big completion there on 3rd down. You set up 4th. You could take the field goal and take the easy money, but you might decide to roll the dice here, stay on the field, and go for it on 4th down, hoping to get a touchdown.
They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get tough.
He's going for the goal line, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, BYU!
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Pirates offense has its first opportunity of the day. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. The sure hands, it's Smith.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Under fire. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. He'll try to take it back. After making the interception, ran that thing back to the 18-yard line.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
Touchdown, BYU! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off play action on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. The Pirates trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's right. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. And the Pirates will punt this one away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Shakes off the defender. Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. We've reached the break. BYU is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll give it to the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Dropping back, it's Patterson. Makes the grab. Looking for the end zone. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. The Cougars have it in scoring position on first and goal. Snapped it in the shotgun. Touchdown, Cougars! Quick strike through the air for the score. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Indiana is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a tight.
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
What an opportunity here if you're on offense, right? After the great kick return, you're already down here in the red zone. It's third down now.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cougars.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment, whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Makes the catch. It's Smith. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Pirates with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to throw, it's right. Flips it out in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to beat the D deep. Finds a spot in the middle. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Pirates are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete on the right side. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, that completion now sets up a critical third down here in the red zone for this quarterback. His offense, his team, is trailing by a lot. They're going to need him to start making plays consistently, and he's going to have to do it when the defense knows he's about to throw it. And that's exactly the situation right here. Third down in the red zone. The quarterback has got to step up on this next play.
Splits the uprights. Good. Had to settle for the field goal. After putting up a three-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He leaves it with the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
It's caught downfield. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Wants to throw. It's Patterson. Firing to the right, complete. At the 35, he's open. Touchdown, BYU! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Montgomery. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Pirates in the hurry-up. They're looking to throw on second and short. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Montgomery. Breaks into the open. Ball is loose. And the fumble goes out of bounds. They'll maintain possession, actually picked up yardage on the play. Second down after the offense recovered its own fumble. He wants to throw it again. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Looking for a man. It's Wright. Quickly to the tight end. Gets away from one. He's got space. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Got it in the middle. It's O'Brien. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7. 2 wide out to either side. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. DB's right up on the receivers. They'll throw on 3rd and short. On the move, he fires. He's open on the right. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
35, East Carolina, 10.
On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They've got time. They've got the lead. And, David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it. So, Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
To the air, it's Patterson. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. It's on target and complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. BYU lines up quickly. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Roberts. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Just enough time to get off one more snap. It's complete. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead's extended a little further. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or place some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium.
It's good. Therapy.
The Cougars will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Back to pass, it's right. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Pirates are on the move. Grabbed in the backfield, it's O'Brien. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd and 1, and they're going to make them line up to defend the pass. 4 wideouts, 2 on either side. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer, because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
He lobs one high down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too. And the Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Quarterback moving. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. To throw, it's right. He wants it all. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Quickly complete. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, BYU!
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
It's so good. You will like it. If you like better pecan and butter.
No, I need some of that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. TCU is running away with things, and I'm not sure who saw this coming today from this offense. They're up by 18 over SMU. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. His drive will open from the 15. They'll try the run. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to pass, it's right. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Going deep. Makes the grab right down the middle. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Send the tight end in motion. Trying play action. Bringing the heat. Finds his man. It's Smith. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Even though he did choose, but
a very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Line is set on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Going for the big play. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, ECU. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big
so
time
rumbling
target.
bro. He break out and still on
the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now
That's
ready
right,
to get behind them.
East Carolina, 24.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. To the ground with the back.
Today.
He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
We'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Cougars with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ryan. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Big fella showing some ability. Got away from one tackle. Defense lucky they had a few more there to help.
Yeah, he's not a big stiff. He's not a blocking tight end. This guy can do some work out in the open field as well, and he showed you his athleticism.
Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Throws to the wideout. And the pass falls incomplete, and we played 3. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3.
East Carolina.
Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered.
It's just more cameras and social media. You see somebody.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza.
Really be on it. Unless, like, you just in a predicament where you just all the way going to the jail, cut out. But even them jaws sometimes niggas just be bro.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards.
They
it
got
has to
the
cover.
niggas that shot the girl already. Well, they got 2 of them. Well, they don't got them, but they.
Let's see what they've got on second down.
Yeah.
To the air, it's Patterson.
That's crazy.
Got it in the middle, it's Roberts. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
A little bit surprising, not going to lie. You've got a big lead like this late in the game, and you're still throwing for it and being aggressive. But, hey, man, it's working. And if it's working, keep going, I guess.
He got his man on the right.
If it's
inside
outrage like that, or like how they're doing with Nanu, or like a cop or some shit, they gonna throw that shit.
Lots of running room. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Nanu didn't give him
And if this offense
nothing
can
to
keep that
solve,
rolling,
but
if
you
they
know
can
what I
keep
mean.
the physical
If it's
ground
like
game
a
and continue
girl,
to add these plays up as they
some
go
shit with
along, long
outrage, like an
drives, eat
innocent
the clock with the
kid.
lead, this
You
coach
gonna
will be
solve that shit.
ecstatic.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Cougars! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Ain't nobody telling
They put
that.
another
They
score on
way
the
to
board as they
fucking.
try to
But
push
you
this
see how
winning
they try to
streak to
make us
3.
tell and
And
shit.
he made
But
the
if we
extra
don't
point
tell, they
without
not gonna
problem.
solve it.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the
Shut
quarterback,
down.
finding the
Y'all
running back
niggas,
out of
y'all
the
shut down the
backfield.
city
He
when them
catches
cops
it
get
and does the
shot and
rest,
all that. I
walks
done
into
seen
the
it
end zone for
multiple
the
times.
touchdown.
Let's see if he can make a play on the
Really
return.
fine niggas.
Didn't find any
Going house to
crease in that
house and shit.
kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Caught over the middle, it's O'Brien. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. And here comes the offense on second down.
Freaking the weather. He
Looking
really
to fire.
He be on a lot of shit.
Finds his man. It's Smith. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it out to 30.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there.
Oh, he's got some space. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's right. Under fire. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
And the Pirates now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off play action. He hurls one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Pirates. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives. The coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. Touchdown, Cougars. And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
And he takes this from inside, and the ball is loose on the return. They were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Back to throw, it's right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From from the gun. He leaves it with the back. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's O'Brien. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Pirates can really attack on this 2nd and short. Hand off from the gun. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. That defensive front just flat whipped him as they knock him down for a big loss. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Pirates didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball.
Turning it on! Past the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, BYU! They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in week 4.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stuff.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And
there he goes! Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. And the Pirates come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Grabbed behind the line. It's O'Brien. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's right. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the board and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. How in the world did the offense retain possession? The Pirates will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. After this, it'll be a wrap. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll go down in a bit of an unusual way to bring this game to a close. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses.